Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Chris M. Walker. So for today's video, we're going to be using public opinion to decide what we're going to talk about. I made a poll in my Facebook group located at superstarseo.com/Facebook and on my Instagram at superstarseo, asking people if they wanted to learn how to double their traffic or how to find keywords that they aren't ranking for that will convert for them. By popular opinion on both Instagram and Facebook, although it was incredibly close, the winner was how to double your traffic. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a way to use Facebook to double the traffic that you're already getting. Now, this is going to require you to spend some money on traffic, the method I'm going to show you. I know a lot of SEOs don't like to do that, and I know a lot of the people that watch this channel are SEOs. So if you don't want to spend money on traffic, you might as well click the stop button right now, because that's what's going to be involved here today. So having said all that, let's dive in to today's video. So the first thing you have to do to be able to double your traffic is to have some traffic in the first place. Now, I assume that you understand that concept and you know how to get traffic from things like SEO, meaning getting search traffic from Google and other search engines, or from social media, things like that. If you don't know how to get traffic, let me know and I'll make some videos on different ways to get traffic. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to assume that you already have a site or something else, particularly a site though, that's getting traffic. And yeah, so I'm going to be assuming that. So if that's not the case, then I apologize, but in order to double something, you have to have something to begin with. So the site I'm going to be using is my agency site, superstarseo.com. And the page we're going to be using to demonstrate that is this page here, how to rank in Google Maps. Now this is, I was going to say it's a post. This is a page that I created maybe 2 years ago. That was kind of a guide, step-by-step tutorial type thing on how to rank in Google Maps. Most of it's still valid, so check that out if you want to check it out. But this page gets, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 visits a day, and has been for quite some time. So what I want to be able to do now is take advantage of that traffic and find other people like them to also drive them to this page as well. What I'm going to be doing is showing you a way to do what's called retargeting. That's what we're going to be showing you today, and we're going to cover both Facebook. Let's dive into it. Okay, so we're here in the Facebook Audience Manager, I believe it's what it's called. Now, I've had to black out quite a bit of information because this is a live account and I don't want to basically give that away. So bear with me on that. But what I'm going to be showing you is first how to create an audience from a specific page, and then how to make a bigger audience based on that audience. Now, I'm going to show you how to set it up using the page that we talked about, but I'm going to have to use another audience that I've created in order to really demonstrate the point on how to double your traffic with it, because it takes a while. The thing you're going to have to do is click Create Audience, and you're going to go Custom Audience. Now, for this example, we want website traffic. And you're going to have a pixel, and if you don't know how to create a Facebook pixel, just look that up on YouTube. There are hundreds and hundreds of tutorials for it, and there's no point in me rehashing that. So then what we want is people who have visited a specific web page. And then I like to increase this to 180 days every time. And then you want to grab the URL for that page, and we're going to stick it in there. And you can do it as exact, but I like to do it as contains. That way it looks at variations. So it'll look at whether it has the slash or not, things like that. And you give it a name. And click Create Audience. And then there are other things you can do here, but we're going to do this one step at a time. So we're going to click Done. And what you want to do is you're going to click the checkbox next to it, and you go to Actions and go View Pixel. So then you're going to copy this code. And I'm not going to do it because I don't want to mess up this page because I have someone working on it right now. We're just going to go in and edit this page and put the pixel on the page itself. So all it is a block of code, and then you're going to go over, edit the page, and go into text mode and paste the pixel at the top. There are other ways to go about that too, but that's the easiest way when you're just targeting one page like that. So if you don't know, like I say, if you don't know how to do that, just search YouTube. There are plenty of videos on that'll show you how to install a pixel code. So that's all you're going to have to do on that. Now, what's going to happen is everyone that's going to come to this page, whether it's from SEO, from forums, from social media, from YouTube, whatever, they're going to get they're going to get, that pixel is going to fire and it's going to collect some information about them. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but if you live in the EU or if you have EU customers and things like that, you know, to make sure that you have some disclaimers and things like that on your page to make sure it's okay. But for some of the asinine laws that they've created over there. So just look into that. That's a bit beyond the scope of this video. But now that every time that somebody comes to this page, it's going to fire and then that pixel is going to grow. So once that's done populating, you want to let it grow up to at least 1,000 or so. So the next step is to create what's called a lookalike audience based on the audience you just created, or on any audience that you've created from retargeting or anything else. In this example, we're going to be creating an audience based on people, a lookalike audience based on the people that have visited that page, that How to Rank in Google Maps page. Now, I've already created an audience based on that from the past, so we're not going to be using the exact one that I created just a minute ago. I just did that for you so you can see the process of creating it. But as you can see, I have one here called How to Rank in Google Maps. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on this checkbox. We're going to come up here and go to Actions. And we're going to go Create Lookalike. Now, location, you want to keep this at around 1% to begin with, because that's going to get you the most relevant audience. It won't be quite as big, but you're still going to probably get a couple million. So that's more than enough for most of our purposes. Location, I used to put in the top 5 countries. Obviously, this is going to depend on your audience and the site and things like that. But for our purposes, I used to put in the top 5 English-speaking countries as far as population. Now I skip the United Kingdom just to avoid the EU laws. So we're going to do United States, Canada, Australia, and you can play with this. You know, you can try different European countries or any country, really, India, anything you want. Just like I said, it just depends on what your product is and how you're going about your business. But this is what, for our purposes, this is what we're going to do. And then we're going to do New Zealand. And we're going to click Create Audience. And I'm going to pause while that audience populates and be right back. Okay, we are back and our audience is ready. So what we have now is an audience of about 2.6 million people that are similar to the people that have visited our page on How to Rank in Google Maps. So basically now we can run an ad to these people. And I know we're SEOs, we like our free traffic, but this is super powerful and you're going to be able to target 2.6 million people that are very similar to people that already have consumed your content and visited your page. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create an ad. So we're going to come over to Ads Manager and click Create. And we're going to do a traffic ad. And we're going to name it Maps. And this is not going to be a comprehensive tutorial on how to create a Facebook ad. It's just to show you how to use this one feature to double or more the traffic you're getting, which is the point of this video. So we're going to do website for this example. Now what we're going to do is find that audience that we just created, which conveniently is the top one here. So just in case this isn't clear, what this is an audience of people that are similar to the people that have already looked at our How to Rank in Google Maps page. So now what we're going to do is we're going to edit the placements. Where is it? Edit placements. For the most part, I do feeds and right column. For this example, we're not going to do Instagram. I'm never going to do audience network, and this isn't a messenger ad. So right column and feeds are the main thing we want now. Your budget can be whatever you want it to be, but I usually start with $5 a day just to make sure that, that the ad works, people click on it, and that sort of thing. I leave all this the same for now. We're going to use a single image. I don't really have one ready for this example, but what we're going to do, next we're going to set up our ad, our actual ad that's going to run. Now, you could have an image of your own made. You can create one yourself, whatever. I'm just going to let it pull whatever it pulls from the page. So you're going to come down here and stick in the URL. Now, it's not going to like this particular ad image because it has too much text. You have to get full exposure, you have to have less than 20% text in your ad image. But I don't have one ready to go for this example, so just assume that this ad or this image says something else and it's something that entices people to click. So then you just want to put some text at the top here. How to rank in Google Maps, a complete blueprint, the Superstar SEO ranking roadmap. That's fine. The headline is this portion here, so just put something that grabs people's attention. So in this case, it says how to rank in Google Maps. The call to action is this button here. You can make that whatever you want. I think for this example, learn more is probably the right example to use. And then you can put some more text down here, which is this text here that just helps explain what it is and maybe drives people to your site. And that's pretty much it. You're going to go ahead and click confirm. I'm not going to do that because I don't really want to run this ad, but it says your ad may not run. The reason for that is, like I said, that there's too much text in the ad image. So just to kind of summarize what we've done, we have our page here that's loaded with affiliate links and things like that. If you were wondering how to monetize this particular example, there are affiliate links and they go over to Legiit. So there are different ways for me to make some money off of this if I wanted to run this ad. But anyway, we've gotten people to this page. And then we've used our pixel to create an audience of those people. And then we've created an audience based off that audience of people that look alike. And again, I don't like that word, but because it doesn't make sense grammatically, but that's what Facebook calls it. That look alike the people that have already viewed this page and then therefore should be interested in it. And then since we think from the data we have that they're going to be interested in it, we're running an ad to them to get them over to it too, and then hopefully click on some of our links, whether it's to join our group or buy our services or get affiliate commissions or just to expose them to your brand, whatever it is that you're looking to do. So that's kind of it. You're leveraging the traffic you've already got to double or more, depending on how big your audience is and how much you want to spend, to double the amount of traffic and exposure to your business. So that's pretty much it. That's how you use retargeting to double your audience, double your traffic. And double is just an arbitrary number. It can be any amount of it. So yeah, that's what I got for you today. In a future video, I'm going to show you how to do the same thing with Google AdWords, Google Ads and Google AdWords, YouTube ads and things like that. But in this video, I wanted to show you how to leverage traffic that you already have to double the traffic to your site and get more sales, leads, things like that. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's kind of a long video, so if you have any questions, ask them join us on our Facebook group at superstarseo.com/Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram at superstarseo and do me the biggest favor ever and click the subscribe button and notification bell so you'll get notified when new videos drop. I'm going to start polling people and getting an idea of what they want to see content on, so it'll be more focused to what people want. So if you want something specific, join in the group and answer the poll. So thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you soon.